time, it's time, it's time. Guys, I just received my package from Melt featuring the It Welcome to Derry collection. I am so freaking excited. So the way I want to do this video is a little bit different than I usually do it. Usually I, take time with the package, I open it up, I do my swatches, I do my nice close-ups that you see. I'm doing things a bit backwards because I wanted to do an unboxing with you guys first because I am blissfully excited about this palette and about this collection in general, and I feel like I want to share that excitement with you, and I'll take a break and I'll show you the good swatches. We'll talk about that, but I am so excited. I did take off the tape so it makes it easier for me to open this, but let's start by opening this together. Okay, so the first thing on top is this. Oh my God, I should put this down. The first thing on top is this. So I do have my notes written down. This is the Welcome to Derry, the It Welcome to Derry eye set. So first, look at this bag. So it is like milky opaque kind of, and we do have Pennywise. We have his red balloon. Look at how cool this is though. Like the big teeth with the big zipper. That is so, oh, and there's a little, oh, that's so cool. There's a little balloon keychain, and the keychain is detachable. That's nice. And I heard somebody say that when you open this up, it also looks like teeth. It's a good size bag. I actually appreciate the size of this bag. And inside the set, we have two things. I have to admit, this first piece is the thing that I think a lot of people might consider boring, but it was the thing I was most excited about. So this is the Clown Gel Liner, and it is just, yep, it is just a matte white. And there is almost like a very light gray undertone, which I feel like makes it so that you can use it for multiple things. Like I feel like this would look good as like an overall eyeshadow even, but I'm very excited about that because I do not have a white gel liner of any kind. And I feel like white liquid liners never look opaque. Extremely excited about that. And then the palette. First of all, just look at this packaging. Oh my God, it's almost like the Where's Waldo of Derry, where you can see Pennywise in a bunch of different locations. We've got Pennywise here, we've got Pennywise all the way over here, we got a little Pennywise here. It is so cute. And sort of the same thing on the back. You can still see the colors that are in the palette. Let's see this baby. So the packaging is very sleek. This is a cardboard packaging. I wasn't sure if it was going to be similar to the Frankenstein packaging, which was like hard plastic, but this is cardboard and you see the metallic elements. And the first thing when you open it up, you know how you usually have that like clear vellum sleeve? This one is a shot of Derry, all the kids from Derry with Pennywise's, I guess like caravan on it. So cool. And then the palette, I haven't even, oh, okay. Guys, this is so cool. Okay, if you're gonna have a 6-pan palette, I want you to make it unique, a unique color story. And I feel like this is unique, but I feel like this does speak, it's hard for me to say it speaks to the movie, which I think it does, because this is technically based on the new HBO Max show, Welcome to Derry, but at the same time, I do feel like it represents the movie. We have like, I'm sorry, they call this the circus. It's Georgie's raincoat to me. I'm glad we have a red, obviously, that's called Float, and that could be representative of the balloon or of Pennywise or of blood. But we also have Missing Poster, which is a black with like slight red undertones and a gold sparkle. We have Fear Feeder, which is a teal blue. We have It, which is orange. Interesting that It is orange. I would have thought the red would have been It, but still it's a beautiful color, and I am happy that we do have this matte. This is the Losers. Also, I just noticed the circus has a very slight green undertone to it. It's not quite chartreuse, but still. I am going to be showing you swatches of this, but I do want to continue unboxing first. All right, the next thing is, okay, so it does come with a postcard, and then we have the next kit. This is the Pennywise's Smile Lip Set. How creepy is this bag? Oh my God. We've got Pennywise on the front, and on the back you can almost see like more detail of Pennywise peeking through. It is very creepy. Real quick, fun fact about me. I am scared of clowns. So when I heard of the movie It, or when I heard of the series It back in the day, I had zero interest in seeing it, and it took me many years to force myself to watch it. But what happened when I did watch it is that I found out something about myself. Scary clowns like Pennywise or Art the Clown or things like that, not scared of at all. For some reason, I am not scared of them a lick. Now, You want to show me a clown like this? One that you see at like Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, ones that are giggling and honking and putting way too many people in one car literally terrify me. Like I will cower in a corner and cry. I did that once at a circus, fun fact, and I was a grown-ass adult. Anyway, the Pennywise's Smile Lip Kit comes with 2 items. By the way, I'm going to give you prices for everything. You can buy everything individually, which is fantastic. So the first thing is a lip liner that is called the Red, or it's just called Red Balloon. This is a red lip liner, right? It has black on the end. Ooh, okay, so this is like a brick red color. You know what? I'll do a little swatch of this here. Okay, ooh, so that is red, leaning on berry a little bit, but it is a deeper red. That's a pretty color. This is different than the other lip liner that they have is called Thrill, and that is a bright kind of cherry red. This one is a little bit deeper. I wish that it was sort of red on the end though. It is black, so it makes it look like a black lip liner, which it is not. And then the other item is the Pennywise lipstick. I'm so excited because this is a metallic red lipstick. Oh, that is so pretty. So the engraving is the classic melt engraving. I wasn't sure if it would be Pennywise. This is a beautiful tone though, because it's almost like blood red. It's got like that blue undertone to it. I think this is going to be a beautiful red. I am very excited. The entire collection is $99, okay? Now there are 2 different kits. If you want to get the kit with the bag, the white gel liner, and the palette, that one is called the It Welcome to Derry Eye Set, and that is $69. If you want to get the bag, the pencil, and the lipstick, this is called the Pennywise's Smile Lip Set for $45. The pencil is $19. The lipstick, I'm losing track of everything. The lipstick is $22. The gel liner is $22. The palette is $42. $42 for a 6-pan palette. The red bag is $19 and the white bag is $27. Now I'm going to go do some swatches and let's look over them. All right, I'm going to show you up close, but let's go ahead and talk about these swatches and how the palette performed. So far, it's looking so good. I will say that Float, Fear Feeder, and It, which are the red, the teal, and the orange, were so incredibly smooth and like pigmented and opaque and just felt almost creamy. The other one, I was completely wrong. So Missing Poster, which is the one that I said was black, is not. It is a very, very, very deep purple with purple sparkles in it. But I think that the sparkles might be more of a topper from what I can feel, because it feels a little more dry, a little more like a matte shade than the others do. But the sparkle still definitely comes through, and the 2 mattes performed beautifully. The Circus is a completely matte yellow, and it went on very nicely, and I'm very, very picky about matte yellows. Now, as I'm taking this off, I will give my disclaimer that, as I always say, swatches on your arm do not equal what it's going to look like on your face. So it is time. It is time. I want to do a look with this. I do already have my face makeup on, but we are going to do an eye look. I even already have primer on that is creased significantly. And then I'm going to do a bright red lip. I'm going to try to use as many shades in this palette as I can in the first shot. So what I want to do is I want to start with the Circus, that nice bright matte yellow. And I'm going to fluff this in my crease all the way up. This is going to go almost to the brow bone. Actually, it might even touch the brow bone. But I want to see how this looks really buffed into the eye. Like, look, you immediately get color payoff. But I want to see how bright can we make this. Matte yellow is something that I always expect to have to build up. It's the same thing with like a matte white for me. Or even like a pastel blue. I always expect to have to build colors like that up. This one is building up very nicely, and it looks pretty rich too. It's a nice yellow. Has Melt done a true matte yellow before? I'm trying to think. I know they've done ones that are like bordering on chartreuse, and this one is definitely just yellow. I think I said earlier that it looked like it had a hint of green. That might have been the lighting, because this is a yellow eyeshadow. Oh, hell no. I have one eyebrow hair I missed. This will not stand. For the record, I wish you could see it. It is a completely white eyebrow hair, but yellow powder was not wanting to go over it, so it had to go. I think that went on very nicely and very pigmented. I don't see any patchiness there or anything like that. And again, that's something I really look for in my matte yellow shadows. Next, I'm going into the Losers, which is the only other matte shade in the palette. And this is the kind of shade, I don't care if I have this shade in 90 palettes, I will use it every time. It's what I call like a warm teddy bear brown. I love this kind of shade for defining a crease or wearing all over the lid as like a pseudo smoky eye. I will never get tired of seeing this shade in palettes. So I know there are people who probably be like, oh my God, another one? And I'm like, yes, another one? I'm trying to figure out how I want to use the white gel liner. And it's weird because my brain keeps going to things that I would never normally do. And I'm wondering how brave I want to be today. Like seriously, my brain just went, do I want white freckles on my nose like I'm a deer with like a lot of blush? I think I'm honestly probably going to do something like the card and just have black liner with like a white over top of it because I want to see how opaque the white gel liner is. All right, next I am using a flat brush and I am going into It, which is the bright orange color. Oh, this is such a great color. And I'm going to wet my brush, and this is just going to go on the inner part of my lid. Not even a third of the way in, I don't think. I just want that bright, when I said bright, they said, okay. I just want this bright pop right here on the inner corner, kind of blending into the crease just a little bit, just so you really get that shine. Wow, that is shiny. Like, that's the word for it. What's interesting is, I don't know if you can tell, but up here, I feel like it's almost catching the light in like a yellow way. That is a beautiful color. I mean, I can't go wrong with a color like that. So next, I'm excited. My main lid color is going to be Float, which is that beautiful metallic red. So again, I'm putting it on my brush. It looks incredibly creamy as it is, but wetting it just helps a little bit. And this is going to go on most of the lid. Don't worry about this harsh line. That will be blended out, but right now I just want to get the color on there. Do you see how easily that blended together? I just took a clean brush and just wiggled it back and forth and instantly lovely. Ooh, but now I'm kind of going back and forth with each side of the brush to make sure that pigment is as strong as I want it to be. I really like that red. I feel like this is going to sound like a strange statement because it's red eyeshadow. I feel like it's a very wearable metallic red, right? Like I feel like that's kind of like a burgundy, almost like sexy color. Oh, I'd bet that if you use that white gel liner as a base, this would pop like crazy. I did lose a little bit of the Losers matte color, so I'm going back into the crease. There we go. And just kind of like reapplying that just to kind of keep that crease deepness there. I'm actually going to swoop this out just a tiny bit too. I am so basic, but brown eyeshadow with yellow eyeshadow just makes me so happy. And now I'm going into Missing Poster. Again, this color is so unique because it is a blackened purple with purple sparkle to it. But on the lid, I mean, it does basically look black. I'm curious to see up close if that sparkle shows through. I am going to be taking this out a little bit into a V, even though I am going to be applying liquid liner, and I am going to blend this out. But just so we can see that deepness, that is just so pretty. So what's interesting is I don't really see the sparkle, but I do see the purple undertones when I look really close, which makes this a really unique shade to my collection personally. I don't know if you have shades like this already, and if you do, I mean, obviously, guys, with any makeup, if you're looking at this and you're like, I have all those shades, then you probably don't need it unless you're a huge fan of the It series, of Pennywise, of things like that. But I always want to just be honest with you, I don't have a color like this in my personal collection, where it's like that blackened purple. Also, I have the tiniest bit of fallout here, but I was just able to like wipe it away. I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this, and I didn't think I was going to be able to use all 6 colors, but guys, we are. With a pencil brush, I am going into Fear Feeder, which is that beautiful kind of a blackened teal. And this is going to go right under the eyes. I'm going to press it really close to the lash line at first, and then maybe blend it out, but let's see. I'm trying to see if you can even see that it's teal, really. There you go. You can kind of see that it's teal. It's actually picking up right over on the edge where you see it almost against the black. That's like, again, a blackened teal almost. Oh man, I actually really am liking this look so far a lot. So I'm going to do some black liquid liner. For that, I always use my Surratt Beauty Autographique liner, and I want to do something kind of big and out there, but I'm planning on putting a strip of white right above it. Also just decided that I'm going to tightline and line my waterline with a black liner. It is always the Melt Slick Waterline Pencil in Black Onyx. And before I do mascara, let's go into this Clown Gel Liner. I'm going to take a little bit on a very flat brush. This is my Sigma Flat Definer E15. And what I always like to do with gel liners, melt gel liners, is I tap my brush in here. And then on the lid, I sort of press my liner brush down so it's as thin as it possibly can be. And then, I'm very nervous about this part. I hope it doesn't ruin it, but I just want to go right on top of the wing to see how opaque it is. Oh, she's opaque. I don't know what the shape is that's going on here, but she's opaque. Do I want it under too? Why not? It's makeup. I made a mess. I made such a mess, but it's okay. It's just makeup. I'm feeling the desire for like a reddish blush, so I'm going in with the Singe Timid Tomato blush. This is such a good blush and it looks intimidating, but it's not, despite it being called Timid Tomato. But if you go lightly, and again, don't worry, I'm going to blend it out. Like maybe I'm delusional, but I just feel like it's incredibly wearable, and I always do like putting a little bit here where it looks almost like a sunburn. Oof, I kind of like it. Do I want to add some white dots on my nose? Is this going to be the dumbest thing I've ever done? Very possibly, but let's, you know what? Let's do it. Why is it kind of cute? Why is it kind of cute? Okay, time for the lips. First, I'm going to make sure my lip balm is all off, and I am going to go in with the Red Balloon. I believe this is called Red Balloon Lip Liner. This is so interesting to me that it looks so berry, but I don't think it even really is. I don't know. If you guys have never used Melt lip liners, I highly encourage you to check them out. They are some of my favorites on the market. They are so creamy. I constantly wear these as lipstick. Like my favorites are Bear and Cinnamon. Constantly wear them as lipstick, but today, no. We are not going Bear. We are not going Cinnamon. We are going full on Pennywise metallic red. And this is my first look with the IT Welcome to Derry collection. Let's go over my thoughts. Okay, first, guys, I need another bag like I need a hole in the head. But I am telling you the truth when I say that if I did not receive this in PR, I would have bought both of these because the aesthetic is so good to me on both. Like this is so cool with this big thing. And also the keychain has like a tiny bit of weight to it because it's a metal keychain. Everything else is plastic, so it's still very lightweight. And I love this bag. Does this have a so this keychain is not detachable, by the way, but like that's so freaking creepy. Can you see it better if I do that? Oh my God, look at his eyes glowing. So yes, honestly, I really like both of these bags. You just would have to decide if they are right for you. You know, this is obviously much bigger, but I really do like both of these. Again, this bag is $19. This one is $27. The white gel liner, so far I am very happy with it. I had no doubts I would be very happy with it though, if I'm being honest. Like I just really wanted a white gel liner from Melt, and I'm so happy I finally have one and that it works well. The palette is so much fun. This is so much fun. I enjoyed playing with this, and I really like this look. Like a lot. I really like this look despite how messy I made the eyeliner, but I really like this look, and I like that I was able to use all 6 shades pretty easily in a cohesive look with mattes and shimmers and everything like that. I just really like it. The lip liner, smooth, creamy Melt quality, and the lipstick is beautiful. I love that Melt is experimenting with other formulas of lipsticks because previously it's been just ultra matte, and their ultra matte is the most comfortable matte lipstick I've ever used. But nonetheless, sometimes I want something a little different, and recently they came out with a frosted lipstick, and now it's a metallic lipstick. Like, I just like that they're experimenting a little bit. Also, just to go over pricing again. Okay, so the palette by itself, $42, gel liner $22, lipstick $22, lip liner $19. 17, and then there are those sets. Let me know what you are thinking, and also let me know if you are as excited as I am for It Welcome to Derry. I am so excited. It looks from the previews like they've done it so well and that they are really going true to what it should be. Also, love me a Skarsgård as Pennywise. I have a special place, as you may know, for Tim Curry in my heart and soul and my loins, but Skarsgård, not far behind. But thank you guys so much for watching. I am feeling this look, and guys, I love these little white freckle things. If you like this video, I'm gonna leave my last melt review here for you on the screen. I review every single solitary melt product that I can get my hands on, so you can always look to me for melt reviews. If you have another second, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps out my channel so much and lets people know that this is a video people like watching. You all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all Glitter Fallout. As always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars. I love you so much with my heart, with my red balloons, with my 99 Luft balloons, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.